The 7 Truths about Narcissistic Friendship. 1. Our friends don't really like you. The people that we choose to provide our inner and outer circle of friends have all been charmed by us and roped into our sphere of influence for the purpose of providing us with fuel, traits, and residual benefits. They, in return, are granted repeated audience with ourselves. They are able to gaze on the Sun King and benefit from their association with such a social titan. When you are admitted to my sphere of influence as an intimate partner, these friends of mine only like you because they know that that is their role, and they must do so in order to remain able to attend at my court. Should I give the instruction, they will turn their backs on you in an instant. Never believe that you can turn to them in a moment of need. You will head straight into a brick wall. Should you be admitted into my sphere of influence as another member of the inner or outer circle, then these friends are your competitors. They are all seeking my favor, either to remain in the inner circle or to achieve promotion to it. Such is the allure and attraction of being friends with me. These other friends will smile and welcome you, because that is what is expected of them. But they are smiling assassins who will pounce and delight in plunging the dagger of isolation and ostracization into your back, should I will that to happen. You are entering a viper's nest. 2. It is a one-way street. You will benefit from your association with me as a friend, and you will enjoy my company. Who would not, when I am charming, magnetic, and interesting? But you are only allowed to occupy this position so long as you are giving. You must provide me with the fuel to keep me topped up through your praise and admiration. I expect you to be an errand boy for me. You will carry out my machinations on my behalf when I require, and you will manipulate people if I require it by proxy. You will get me things, give me things, and do things for me, all because you want to stay in the elevated position of my friendship. It is also highly likely that I will possess some information about you, or have something that you want, which compels your compliance as well. You are the giver, and I am the taker. It is one way. 3. Our friends do not know what we are. The blazing brightness of our apparent brilliance is such that it obscures what we really are. Any complaints about our behavior will be met with rejection and a confused response. They have always been treated well by us. We let them join us, and we allow them to follow in our wake, which has numerous benefits. They have no idea what we actually are, for if they did, they would not continue to be part of our retinue. They do not want to know any different, however, because they have been brainwashed into thinking that the status quo is to their advantage. And therefore, they see no reason to entertain anybody who seeks to usurp us. 4. Your friends are all targets. I have no interest in making friends with your friends. They are beneath me, but I will regard them as targets. There may well be your replacement amongst them, and how satisfying would that be to corrupt one of your supporters to turn against you and sit at my right hand? I will charm and ensure that your friends think well of me, as this will not only make my seduction of you as my primary source far easier, it will also provide me with fuel, traits, and residual benefits as well. Your friends are targets to be my new primary source, members of my coterie, and even lieutenants, so that I have a 5th columnist in your camp willing to act on my behalf when the inevitable devaluation begins. 5. Our friendships are defined by their usefulness. As I have explained, the concept of friendship for us is all about what we can take from it. Therefore, so long as someone is providing us with what we require, complying with our wishes, and carrying out what we want, then the friendship will endure. Should one of our friends see through us, turn against us, or begin to fail in their assigned role, it is of little consequence to us that we may have known them for 10 years or more. It is of no concern that we go drinking with them every Friday evening. If they do not function as a constituent appliance, then they will be switched off, excluded, and replaced. We make friends easily, and we keep them far easier than you might think. Very few actually leave us. We usually do the jettisoning. 6. Our friends must never outshine us. We like our friends to be beautiful and handsome, but not better looking than us. We like to have a beautiful crowd around us. It signals to the world that we are special. We want the interesting folk, the talented, the successful, and so forth, as we are able to steal traits from all of these people to accentuate our own success and popularity, so that we are better able to seduce more people into our sphere of influence. We want them to achieve, look good, be fascinating, so long as none of them outshines us. We benefit from the reflected glory, but it must not shine brighter than our star. Otherwise, someone will have to be exited. There is only room for one king on this throne. Number 7. We can actually like our friends. So long as the member of our inner or outer circle does not offend any of our requirements, as I have detailed above, we often do actually like them for being interesting and caring people. Of course, this is not enough on its own. They must provide fuel, allow us to take traits, and provide residual benefits. But we are able enough to like the fact that someone is amusing, that someone is a good partner at badminton, as long as we usually win, or has some entertaining anecdotes to share from a recent holiday. So long as they do not transgress across our requirements, then we will also take delight in these additional traits. For like jesters, ambassadors, and courtiers in a royal court, they all have their own individual function that serves to benefit us.